Hi, my name is Jennifer Oakes, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about elderly abuse. Elderly abuse is any physical, sexual, or psychological abuse that a person over 60 receives. This can be from a spouse, it can be from a child, it can be from a grandchild, it can be from a caregiver, it can be from a stranger. What we need to do is focus on the abuse and stop the abuse. There's so many ways that we can look for signs. If you're interested, you can go look on your local Department of Social Services websites, and they'll print off different things for you, such as signs of abuse. And that's going to show you what you want to look for. You also have, any person can call in a complaint to the local hotline or the state hotline and let them know their concerns. These reports are anonymous. It will send an investigator out. We'll start an investigation for 45 days, and then they'll take a deeper look into the allegations of physical, sexual, and psychological. Also in that is neglect. You need to make sure that someone is receiving the care, the proper care that they need. Not only is there just neglect, caregiver neglect, there's also sometimes self-neglect. Sometimes we get in our way and we also self-neglect ourselves. Healthcare is very important when we age to make sure that we're receiving it as appropriate as our doctor would like us to. For example, making those physician appointments, receiving the treatment they have recommended. In most of our states, we have the right to make a choice. Just because we make those complaints doesn't mean that they're going to be removed from the home and taken and placed into a nursing home. We have trained professionals that work really hard with those individuals, listen to their voices, and really try to get them in the most appropriate place and the least restrictive place. So take a few minutes, think about your loved ones, and make sure that if they are in a facility, that you are going to visit them, making sure that they're receiving the appropriate care. Take a moment, make sure that John down the street, that you're making sure that there's no one that potentially is exploiting him, taking advantage of him. We need to come together as a society and protect our elderly. Not only are elderly qualify for these services, we also, anyone who's 18 and above who has been deemed to have mental capacity, they might have mental health issues, that they actually don't have the capacity to make decisions, sound decisions. That means they can't really understand that information that the person's presenting. They don't understand the consequences, and they're not able to make a decision based on their beliefs and their values. So come join with me and make sure we put a stop to elderly abuse.